Hello students, I'm Mrs. Penny and I'm ready to jump into our lesson. Today we're in Unit 4, Lesson 4. We will begin in your student book. You'll need this with a pencil to complete task number 1. There are 2 things today, so we're going to conquer this one first and move to number 2. The thing that you're going to be working on today is writing definitions of your spelling words. So on this page, page 42, open up and follow along with me as I read the directions. If you need to push pause to take some time to get here, go ahead and do so. When you're there, push play. Now, the directions tell us to select 3 words from the list below and write your own definition for each word. Write whether the word is a noun or a verb. Use the word in a sentence, making the meaning of the word in your sentence match the definition. Then there's an example. They did the word exhale, which is a verb. Remember, a verb is an action, something you actually do. Your body does exhale, which makes the word a verb. And the definition they put is to breathe out. And then they wrote the sentence, when we exhale, our body gets rid of carbon dioxide. Now I picked one here, you can see. I picked the word erase. Now I had to think to myself, is that a noun or a verb? Now the difference is a noun is a person or a place or a thing, and a verb is an action. Well, erase. When somebody takes that eraser to erase something, they're actually physically moving and doing that. So that is a verb, and so I put verb on the line. Then I came up with my own definition, and I thought it meant to rub out or scrape away or to wipe out. Those are some things I thought of when I thought of the word erase for my definition. Then for my sentence, I used my eraser to clean off my writing on my whiteboard. Now that is an example. You can use that if you're stumped and need some help. If you want to come up with your own, that's even better. Remember, you need to do this with 3 words that are listed up here. So take a second, push pause, and do that now so you're halfway done with your lesson. Once you're done, come back and push play and move on to this, and we'll move on to the second task in your lesson today. Okay, now for task number 2. You're going to need your spelling box with those index cards inside for this unit and previous units. You will want something to practice on, like your whiteboard marker, and eraser. Although I'm going to show you another way you can practice if you choose to do this. What you're first going to do is take out those index cards from the previous units of words that you are still trying to master, and you're going to look through them one by one, and then you'll give them to your learning coach, and they'll quiz you on them. And then after you do those, you'll come to this unit's words, the ones you're currently working on, to master for your spelling quiz tomorrow that you're going to get 100% on, right? And then you're going to practice those. Now I want to show you, normally in the lesson they traditionally ask you to practice on a whiteboard and use those materials you need. And that's great. It really is a proven method that works. But today I thought I'd throw out there an idea that might make it more fun for you. There's little materials involved, and it's things you probably already have at your home. Some shaving cream you may have to go borrow from mom or dad, and a cookie sheet, which you'll probably have to borrow from your mom. Make sure you get permission to do so, okay? You're going to take your shaving cream, this is the fun part, and just squirt it onto your cookie sheet. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, see that? And this shaving cream you just rub around. Pretty soon you're going to have this foam here. All right, and you're going to get messy, and it's okay. Don't be alarmed. You can wash this off. And let's see, you're spelling the word waiting. So take your finger, and can you see how I can write into my shaving cream? You know what, I'm going to need to smear it all over so I have enough room. Okay, waiting. I still might run out of room. Maybe not. And as you can see, I've written the word waiting in my shaving cream. How cool is that? And this is a fun way to practice, and it's pretty much doing the same thing as if you were writing on your whiteboard. You just are inventing your own whiteboard. So now that I'm all messy, I better go clean myself up. But before I do that, I just want to remind you, After you complete this task of practicing your spelling words that are from previous units and from this current unit, you need to have your learning coach mark this lesson complete. And for your connection minute today, make sure to check in with your homeroom teacher every now and then. I want you to know that your homeroom teachers love getting mail from you. They love getting K-mails from you or emails, or even just a quick phone call to say hi and tell your teacher how much you appreciate them. So check in with your teacher. Just tell them some fun things you're doing. It'll make their day. I promise. For me, it's one of the highlights of my job is hearing from you students. So just a little tip for you. And with that, I better go. Toodaloo.